Morning YouTube, Benzo here, heading down the forest. A beautiful spring day here in North Carolina. Dogwoods are out, trees are popping, pollen's off the charts. The lead to the water down through here. You can tell the centaurs have been active. It's really tore up down here. Water's just that way, just out of sight. Got the new hips. They're looking good. I had to improvise them myself. Wow, it's kind of crazy to see all the changes in sections of creek that you've been many times. A tree will fall or move, some will get blown in, and all of a sudden blows away. All the sediment leaves bedrock behind. Hey, Benzo checking in. Got a spy here through the sluice box. See, I didn't even pan nothing. I was through the box in there and just started throwing some of this flood wash, because all this was completely upended and filled in and moved around. Just gonna throw some of that flood wash in there. A few scoops, not much. You can see my hole. And see if there's any gold there. And I might move the sluice over here and try over there. Just got a few quick scoops here so we can see some gold. Check this out. First off, black sand. I didn't put much through there, and I haven't really done any taps, but we already got gold, quite a bit of gold popping out. It's like, dang, do I even need to test anywhere else? Let's tap this up proper. So here we go. We can get a better speck count, and that's not the super fine gold. That's usually, there's some finer pieces, but mostly they're specky pieces. I like specky pieces. But here, let me show you. There's the hole, and all these rocks came out of the hole. So I didn't run much material because there's so much big rock in there. So maybe just satisfy some curiosity. I'm gonna take my pan and do a couple little dip tests here and there, and then I can come back and maybe just hammer on this. Maybe 1/2 inch classify, because if I get down, maybe I'll start getting some dirty rocks and clay. It'll go fast with 1/2 inch. But if I can send it, I'll just send it. Video update. Here on the creek, just taking my time today, enjoying myself. It's so pretty out here. Probably going to peel out of one of these shirts here in a minute. But standing in the water knee deep is keeping me cool, because the water is quite cool. The last couple nights have been in the mid 30s. So it cooled it back off again pretty good. Let's take a look at this hole. So you can see on the shovel, it's starting to get down there. But I emptied out all that just to get one little bucket. And then when I punched through, there was another big layer of rocks I got out of there. I got me a test pan. So I'm gonna see if the deep material is any good. I'm gonna shake this test pan out and then run that bucket and see if I can get any gold out of it. How much gold I get out of it. Initial assessment on the scoop from the deeper material is a let's go. Yeah, that's really good. It's really good for out here, so let's go. Here we got that first bucket. I ain't seeing much. Let's zoom in, see what we got. It's all over the place. There's a bunch of fine gold underneath that black sand probably. Video update. This might be the biggest hole I ever dug for 2 buckets, but here's what it is. The bucket's more full this time, and instead of testing down, I took a step back and tested here where there's a little bit of a hump under my feet. I don't know if you can see that. And here's what the pan gave. Not a lot of speck count, but we got one nice piece of gold. There's some fines in there floating, but not much. I'm gonna snuff that big one up at least. And let's probably throw everything else down the sluice box. Here's that second bucket. Now this is just one bucket, guys. I know it don't look like the most gold. Let's zoom in and take a look. There's a little line through there. No, it's not so bad. And there's still more popping out of the sand the more I tap it.
Hey y'all, watch this.
a fun hyperlapse. Well, here's that gold. Let's get in there. Yeah, that's a good amount. It's getting bigger. There's several of those nicer flakes I found today. I found one on my little spot panning, but the material was a little far away and a little hard to dig compared to this. And looks, it's been good. It's been real good. So here's a clean out of that bucket. I think it's about the same, maybe a little bit less gold really, but there's something else in this one for was all these little teeny tiny little limonite cubes. Look at oh, I'm sending it all right. I have to keep cleaning out the back. The material kind of opened up to the right and it's been a little bit easier going, so I've just been going with it. I still got some left in the tank, but look at them things. Ooh, they got me buzzing. I think a couple mosquitoes are trying to make a retirement off my ears. They done got me good. Them things trying to turn red. Ooh, they on fire. It's pretty clear. Wonder if you can look through my, does it look better when you look through my polarized? Does that work? Specie. See how it looks kind of like a topaz sticking out? I don't think it is, but this looks like it. We'll check it out later. All right, you've been prospecting all day and you've made a big hole. You can't fill it in. There's not enough material around and it's just far too large. It is a big open hole. What do? You just walk away and say, well, it's going to rain. Well, it might not soon. If it's a cloudy day or a cloudy water one day, if a prospector's coming through, this is a common trail. If they can't see it, it's a deep hole. What do? Well, the only thing you can do, what I like to do in this situation, is make sure there's just not a wall, a straight wall. I'll go around the edge here and I'll break these walls down so it slopes down so it's a big open pit area. So you just don't walk along and, oh, you don't want that to happen, because not every day is it nice and clear like this and you can see everything. That don't happen every day. Especially when people get out here prospecting. And the springs are still pumping now because we've had some cool nights in the 30s, but before long the springs are going to stop pumping. It's going to be less clear water coming in. It's going to be easier for it to mud up. So that's what I do, is I try to smooth out the walls a little bit just so there isn't a leg breaker sitting in the middle of the creek disguised. But one this size, I mean, to bury a cow in this thing. So they eat me alive. Hey guys, because I wasn't testing it and just sending it there at the end, I was going 360 all around, shoveling from everywhere. But I did hit a little streak where it was going a little quicker and it changed to that red. You don't find the red that often. Usually it's dead center, heavy iron. It's real good. I don't know if it's because I got a good spot, just shoveled from everywhere, or just shoveled a lot. But look at this. Here's that last run, just sending it. Holy smokes. So I don't think I'm losing much or any gold from the rocks shuffling through and tumbling through there, because that's way more gold than I got any other time. And the black sand was insane. So just by that makes me think I probably sent a couple buckets worth. So look at that. Boom, nice little line of gold. A minute ago when I tried to film, they had the sunshine floating through here and it was like popping. Oh no, it was just like little parts of the sun. Oh well. Look at that, nice little bit of gold. Hopefully that other scene recorded. Well, thanks for joining me on my venture today. Come down to a spot I go sometimes and tore it up, found a little bit of gold, some nice specimens. So smash that like if you had fun today. Smash that like if you like gold, because I got a Patreon page. Think about joining every month. We give out a big bag, we give out a little bag, we give out gold. And there's even a rock hound tier if somebody wants to get in that one, because we're into the rock hounding and cutting and slabbing and polishing and all that stuff as well. So it's a lot of fun. Hope to see you around every Wednesday night. Do a live stream. We have a lot of fun. Sometimes it gets a little too rowdy. But yeah, everybody has a good time. And there's gold to be had. Usually some door gold going on. Not every single time, but sometimes there's two. And sometimes there's other stuff. So you have to tune in to see what's going on Wednesday nights at 8:30 usually, give or take. BenzoGold at the Bonanza Shack. Usually pan some gold and have a great time. So can't wait to clean this up and see what's in those cons and find out what that specimen's all about. I'm going to go ahead and probably throw it in a soak tonight with some treatment and see what pops out. That said, go get that shiny, guys. Get in the creek, get that gold. Oh look, some running cedar with poison.